Hello, guys. Welcome back to Mimix's podcast. Today, my guest is Saturn Universe. Welcome.
Hey, yo, what's up, man? It's Mimix, bro. How you doing?
Good. You?
No, always. Good. Thanks for having me.
Well, we're going to talk about your music today. About the steps that you did in the past couple months. Your progression, what's new, some questions some people might have asked. Many things. So let's talk about this. We Get High. How was that song for you?
Let's see. I believe I released it October 26th, I think.
Around that time.
It was like, I remember I was like, I'm releasing Acidic Love, and I kept on like name dropping it and dropping lyrics and recording over the beat and showing like a video of me rapping to it on Instagram, and it was getting like a lot of popularity. And I was like, I'm gonna drop a surprise with Acidic Love, which turned out to be the We Get High track. And at first I was like, nah, I'll just drop one, but now I was in the heat of the moment, and I was like, nah, man, I'm gonna go in. So I heard this beat, and I had like a whole lot of math homework from pre-cal. I was like, nah, I need to write because I'm stressed out. So went in and wrote Acidic Love, and I wrote We Get High, and I was like, man, this is dope. A little trap, and got a little bit of soul mix in it. So
how long did it take you to write the song?
Surprisingly, I believe like a few lyrics I already had, like a couple lines from like 2017. Cause like there's a bunch of songs, and poems I wrote, but I never like utilized it. And so I was like, wow, this is dope. I'm talking about being high, but like not off weed, but spiritually through lyricism. Okay. So it didn't take too long. I wrote it like I think a day or two. No, I think it's the same day as Acidic Love.
Oh, do you have to go into like a mindset when you sang it or no? Or do you like a certain mindset when you sing it or no?
Nope. Phenomenal question. See, the mindset, I had to compare it to the mindset I had on Shot Spray Mentality. I was worried that people were going to hear me while I was rapping in my closet and judge, but the only people that were there were my family members. And, a few of them, they don't really care about the rap thing because they don't think it's going to be a career. It's going to be. I'm going to make it one. Because it's like, do whatever it takes as long as it's positive and it's going to benefit you so that you can do what you love and make a profit from it. But my mindset for Shot Spray Mentality, I was straining my voice because I wasn't like tapped in completely. I was, it was the first mixtape. I was like, gotta get something out there. I shouldn't have rushed it, but I did. I rushed the writing process and the recording process. But I don't regret it because I had to step out of my comfort zone. But my mindset when recording We Get High, the single before We Get High and Acidic Love was Dead Presidents.
Yes.
And that came out in like June or July. So it was like about 2 or 3 months gap between releasing music. So my mindset was like, well, I rapped like this 3 months ago. I can rap like I did 3 months ago, but let's make it better. Let's progress and not digress. So my mindset, be raw, don't care what the haters say, and as long as I love it, I know there's gonna be more people out there that love it too.
All right, so great stuff.
Thank you.
Let's go to the next thing. So after that, 2 months after that, you released Ho, the big 42 track album, right?
Yes, dude. Ho, which stands for Hold On To Existence. And that's a concept I really pushed because at first, months prior, I had the name Ho and drilled into my head, and I was like, oh, this is going to be a trap album, mixtape, whatever. And I know people are going to love it because it's trap. and I can be laid laid back, but I was like, I don't have to be laid back on trap. I mean, I can, but like, I want to go in every single song I have. So I had Ho in the back of my mind, and I just didn't know how I was gonna like push it. So like, the first 2 songs, Sick Love and We Get High, and I was like, okay. At first, I thought this was gonna be like some type of love mixtape or album or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it turned out I wanted to have like a lot of tracks for different people, so it wouldn't just be like I'm serving to one group. Which is why I included the trap, boom bap, 90s, all that stuff. And
so you want like a wide range of like variety for the album. Okay.
Wait, what's the question again? Because I think I might have like branched off.
I didn't ask you a question. I just said you made Ho, and then you went to talk about that. So here's another question. So Ho, right? Why 42 songs? Why that much? As I remember, that whole album clocked out around 2 hours and 21 minutes.
Yes.
That's a movie. That's around a movie length of time.
No, did I go past Infinity Wars?
No, like
Okay,
10 minutes. 10 minutes. Less than that.
Man,
Which is a lot.
Dude, that had more tracks to put on Ho. I was like, I'm gonna give him this.
But why 42? Why so much?
At first, I was like, I want to at least do 15 or 16 shots per minute. Like the number that shots per mentality had. At first, I think I had 18 tracks or 28. And then I was like, but these tracks are like phenomenal, and I don't know when I'm releasing my next mixtape. And I know that, because I record this all during the Christmas break. And I was like, I don't know the next time I'm gonna be in the studio due to classes and my life, hitting that gym, bro, every day. So I was like, man, I'm gonna utilize this time to record as many tracks as possible. Not just regular tracks, but the dopest tracks of 2018. The dopest mixtape of 2018, I'd say so.
Okay. I have a question about Ho also. That question is, do you feel like some of the songs in the album were they rushed to make it the release date, or no? Like some of the songs, or you think that you spent enough time on every single song that all of them are quality?
I spent enough time on every single song. All of them were quality, and I'm 100% confident about that. Because Shot Spray Mentality was rushed, and I was like, I will never do that again. Because, like, I'll admit, some pieces in Shot Spray Mentality, my flow was off. I was screaming into the microphone. And like a lot of choppiness with the microphone. So I was like, not gonna do that again. It's nothing but progression, going uphill from here on out.
All right. So we'll skip that. So that was the beginning of 2019, the end of 2018, right?
Mm-hmm.
So next we'll talk about I Miss You and Leave Me Alone. Those 2 songs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So between We Get High, Ho, and I Miss You and Leave Me Alone, how much do you think you progressed? Like, do you think the progression between Ho and I Miss You is about a further progression than between We Get High and Ho? Like, do you think you progressed faster now than like a couple months ago, or do you think that your progression is slowing down?
phenomenal question again. Wow. I felt like I wasn't progressing as much as I should have been after O because I wanted to take a break and focus on my life as a teenager, like being an ordinary teenager, in school. But like I didn't write for like I think a couple weeks. And I was like, oh shoot, am I going back to Shotspur mentality or worse? But no, I was like, nah. But I was in like, I don't know, I was getting like infuriated because I didn't want to give up my love for writing. You know, it's such I'm compassionate about it. I put a music over any of them. So, you know, I'm never going to drop it. But I would say I finally, I broke out of my trance of wanting to be a regular teenager. The end of February, basically March the 1st. I was like, which is the same day I released Leave Me Alone.
Yes.
And I just broke out my trance. So I was like, man, Saturn Universe is back. Just had to take a little break to recuperate from a 42 track mixtape. I mean, it took a lot out of me emotionally. I mean, I skipped the gym for a week to get that done, but it was worth it. Came back stronger. But I would say the progression. It seemed like it slowed down for a little bit, but it's like the only boundary a person has is themselves. So I just eliminated all distractions and focused on music, and I believe the progression is zipping up.
That's good. And I think also that you're progressing through a lot faster now than you used to be.
Yeah, thank you,
like with engineering the music together. Your flow had definitely improved over time, and other things like that. So those two songs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is a big question everyone's asking
What's
now,
up, bro?
and that is streaming sites like Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, stuff like that, where they pay to listen. They don't need to pay, but they have a limitation type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you release your music on SoundCloud and YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
YouTube is not a big thing. It's still a big deal, but I feel like most people find their music nowadays on Spotify and Apple Music because those streaming services, they recommend stuff that you might like and stuff like that. And how do you feel about those two things? Do you need them in the future? Do you want them? Or you just don't really care about them?
Streaming. So all the time, man, okay, so first off, one of my biggest things is respect women all the time.
Yes.
But it seems like I get the most hate from females than males. Back then it used to be males, but it's not. And I don't let the hate get to me as much as I did, but females will be like, "Oh, are you on Spotify?" Because they know I do nothing but supply the hate. I mean, they don't even listen to me. They don't even give me the chance. But hey, that's them. Because when we're literally at the top and still going up, because who would want to stay on the top and not keep on going? Because there's no limit, honestly. But when we're at the top, we're gonna keep on going, of course. Then they're gonna be like, "Oh, yeah, I listen to his music, blah 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 blah." But they're gonna they're not going to say how much they showed hate, how much they dished out nothing but hate, never love. It's just, I don't know. I don't let that get to me, because I know I'm gonna be on the streaming platforms. I know how to get on them. It's just, man, I just want to keep on dishing out amazing music for the fans and new fans. And
To me, what I think is streaming sites. They have a big thing.
They do.
Yeah, they're
Really
great. They
helps.
do great. But I feel like if someone real likes a song, I don't think they're going to go out of their way just to go to one streaming site just to listen to that song. Because if people actually really want to listen to your music, they'll go to YouTube.
Exactly.
They'll go there. They'll just make it there to listen to you.
It's not even hard. Just subscribe.
Yeah. And then
Notification button.
yeah. And when you release a new song, they just see it and then they listen to it. But that's probably the biggest thing I'll say. Like streaming sites are important for people who are like very, very big, because it's pretty easy for them to just go to Spotify, press a song, listen to it, and save it and all these things. That's what I think. And okay, so that was streaming sites, right? So you want to use them in the future, but
Yeah,
it's not like a priority type of thing yet.
I gotta make it a priority though. But it's been in the back of my mind since Ho. It's like a lot of these people, they don't want to listen unless an artist has a lot of clout, even if they're trash. And I'm not gonna name drop, because I could name drop a lot of people. And I'm not saying that they're trash as a person. Well, maybe their personalities. Glorifying drugs and alcohol and stuff, underage drinking and smoking, which really sucks that these kids are.
Which no one should do. We do not condone that.
Exactly. And but like these people, these quote unquote artists that are huge right now, like my age and a little bit older, they're out here glorifying drugs, abusing women, glorifying alcohol, underage drinking and smoking, which is stupid, because then you find out that they don't do it at all, but they're glorifying it to seem cool to the young population. Then when our population gets older, they're going to be like, oh, that's dumb. Well, why were you bopping it? You could have been bopping Saturn Universe, the dopest artist that's going to, the dopest artist out, honestly. Like, I'm not arrogant. Well, I am, but like, I know my worth. But yeah, streaming platforms, me getting on them is coming soon. I'm not stressing about it. I don't want to rush myself to create a song for the radio. I just, when it flows, and it's gonna be dope.
All right. So let's talk about that new album. So you're going to come out with a new album, right?
Yes. I feel like, okay, let's go ahead and say the name.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Coco Uzumaki.
We're both fans of Naruto and anime, and like I use anime. I rap about anime. Like
that's good, because you want to rap where you enjoy what what inspires you and stuff like that. That's a good thing. That's why I feel like music should be.
Exactly. Instead of like trying to fit in, like, oh my chain, oh my watch, oh my foreign, oh my foreign baddie. I mean, I don't care about any of that stuff. I just want to be me, do whatever I want to do, as long as it's positive to myself, beneficial to myself and the people, But Coco Uzumaki, my third project. For it, I don't think they know about the Othello.
No, I don't think they know about that.
We're gonna have to release.
I don't know. Maybe.
So, my third project?
Yeah, I was gonna say so.
My third project, Coco Uzumaki, released this my birthday, March the 16th, 2018. So tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yes.
And it was gonna release today, but nah. I'm gonna release it on my birthday. That's my gift to the people. You know, the supporters and hey, the haters too, because they want me to stop doing what I'm doing, but I know they're just fans in denial. So, but yeah. What else you got for Koko Uzumaki? What you want to know?
So, Koko Uzumaki, right? Mm-hmm. What makes that's the name of the album, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, what's gonna be the different take on that album? Because what I saw is that every single album that you do, you have a different spin to it. Mm-hmm. Like and how it's pretty much like it's a big giant story from being sad, depressed. You just want to let everything go. You just pretty much you can't find yourself anymore. Mm-hmm. And at the end, when you listen to this big giant storyline, at the end, you find yourself. You know what you're about. Mm-hmm. Balance it out between good and evil, and you pretty much find yourself. That's a big story there, right? Mm-hmm. And you use different type of variety of you do trap, you do more poetic stuff. Mm-hmm. You go around that.
Yeah, boom bap, bro. You know it. That's the young Ali persona. You know, which was influenced by Logic's young Sinatra persona. Man, if the fans knew that Young Ali 2 was written before Shotspur Mentality, man, they ain't even ready for it, honestly. Dude, I'm not going to give too much spoiler.
What makes Koko Uzumaki different from the other two?
He's extremely confident, which Young Ali is too, but he's like Koko Uzumaki, he seems to be like Young Ali. He's emotional, over emotional. Doesn't like it when people hate, but doesn't let it get to him. He's quick to, dude. The Koko Uzumaki persona, it's just prominently trap, you know, and it's something where people are gonna be, oh, let's turn this up, girl, let's turn it up, sis, girl, twerk on me, but you know, it's gonna be a lot of babies born due to Koko Uzumaki.
Okay, so because of Koko Uzumaki, right? What's your plan after that?
My plan after that, my plan after Koko Uzumaki is releasing an album.
The album. Okay.
Of course, it's for the fans. It's for everybody. But this one will be on streaming platforms.
Okay.
Everywhere. Just, you know.
That's good to know. Okay then. So one final question before we get out of here.
What's up, bro?
Okay. So this is a big question too. Why do you think most people nowadays, when they listen to rap, right? Why do you think trap music and music of that pretty much like trap music, really, like mumble music, as many call it? Why do you think that is the thing that has the most listens to?
Again, phenomenal question. In the 90s, boom bap was prominent. You know, super lyrical. Well, not as lyrical as me. But I tell you, the generations, what they care about, it just changes by the generation. Like, I noticed they also like melodic rap, while singing, auto-tune and stuff. I think it's like they like to hear it where they don't have to like think much. If it's just like simple words like I miss you, and they want to hear that, you know, like singing it instead of somebody rapping it, like why they actually miss the person.
So it's kind of like a type of like I know it's like it's kind of, it doesn't really make sense to some people, but it's kind of like dancing music, if you really think about it. Yeah. It's like a type of beat, the type of beat to it that you don't really want to think about. You just move your body to it. Yeah, you just it's pretty much kind of like dancing music nowadays.
Basically. That. Which at first on Shotspur Mentality I was against. I was like, no, I'm bringing back the full rap. and everything. But I've gotten accustomed to now to just be diverse with all the trap, melodic, rap, boom bap, and everything. Because I feel like it's all necessary. It's a time and place for all the different art forms. It's just, it just depends on
Why do you,
I'm in.
why do you think it changed over the past 3 decades? It's in the 90s, right? It's almost 2020, so it's almost been like 3 decades. Why in the 90s do you think it was more of a like a boom bop type of thing? Why?
Man, that was all that was out at the time. Like, if one person thinks that something's hot, it was supposed to boom bap. Using the heavy drums, the hard hitting drums, a little soft melody. At the time, people thought that was hot. So if one person thinks it's hot and they're like a big artist, then these little artists are gonna like bite that, and then they're gonna want to copy it. So, I think Kanye is also like a reason for it. Because he started using auto-tune. I believe it was 808s and heartbreaks and whatever. Not dissing. And a lot of people say that they wanted to enter in the rap game due to that album, and that they really connected to that album compared to his graduation album, or because they want to feel the emotion, but they don't want to think too much.
All right.
Which is alright. I mean.
Okay, my next question is like, I know that's a lot of questions, but
No, it's cool.
it's a great.
I want you to
It's
be
great to know.
Yeah.
So what is the type of like music now in 2019? What's the music that like it's the top of the top in the rap genre?
I would say. I say that. Can I say that all genres are equal? Nah, really. In a way, because it's like rap right now is the leading music genre, and
It's rap. It's the number 1 genre of music in the United States right now, which is big influence. And I think it's most leading in most other countries too.
True. I mean,
And rap re-inspired many other countries too. Like in Latin America now, they're using more like a rap and more beat style of music now. And some people may like it, some people may not. But that's just how music is now.
that's true. I would say the leading art form right now would be the trap and the melodic rap. I know I keep on saying that, but like it's true. Because a lot of people, they just want to turn up, have a good time at a club or a party. But it's like, then again, the people that use that art form, some of them aren't like really shining light onto positive topics, and they're like a lot of them are talking about lean and overdose and stuff, and they don't even do that, which nobody should do, because it's just damaging a person's body and mind. But it's like they shouldn't talk about it if they can't even relate. I mean, like, but then again, they'll be like, "Oh, Kobe, you're Saturn. You were talking about having a dead homie in the streets. Who's your dead homie?" And like, I also like to rap from the perspective of different people.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why I talk about dead homie.
Okay then. So looks like that is all the time we have today. Thank you once again, Saturn Universe, Kobe Porto, for joining me on my podcast. It was great having you.
Well, thank you for thanking me. It was phenomenal being here.
Do you have any final things to say to the audience before we go?
Saturn Universe is the best artist. Honestly, I don't care who hates. I will be the top artist, and I will continue rising with Galaxy Guild, and we will never fall. We will forever live. Even if we die spiritually, we're still going to be here.
Thank you for those final comments.
Thanking me.
And if you want to follow Saturn Universe, you should. His Instagram, it's going to be in the description below. Also, his SoundCloud, if it wasn't of his music. His YouTube is also in the description below too.
That Twitter too. Twitter.
Everything will pretty much every single social media he has will be in the description below. You should follow him, listen to his music, and tomorrow, Koku Uzumaki drops.
And it will not be a flop.
Okay.
It's gonna be a bop. Alright, folks. Till next time.